Scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. And here's MP from outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Pass to Doncic. Fires in the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 18 points in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's MP. He's got 18. Counted from distance.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Doncic. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Hits the three-pointer.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Here's Terry. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Here's Bryant. And it's MP with a rebound. The Clippers have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Lets the 3 fly. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Terry. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Doncic is doubled. It's stolen by MP. From deep. First miss of the game for him. 10 for 11 so far. Now here's Doncic. Here's Terry. No good on the triple. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 19 going into the break. Well, the Mavericks have been lights out offensively, but Kristaps
find ways to win games, you know, at the end of
Look for Dallas. Porzingis has checked in for Brown. Powell comes in for Doncic. And Harris is subbed in for Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Terry, covered by MP. Back to Harris. Knocks it down from distance. Harris has got 5.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And for the Mavericks, we've got Dwight Powell. He's out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Terry in at the point guard position.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Terry, covered by MP. Pass to Howard. Right side, Porzingis. Yes, it's good. Porzingis has got his second basket on the night.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He added 13 points, and his passing was the story of that one, creating for others. He was hot once again. We'll see if the defense tonight can do anything to slow him down. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
MP outside. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Here's Terry. That one no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
Here's Terry, covered by MP. The shot by Terry, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Three-pointer. MP again from deep. MP's got 45 points.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Shooting for Dallas, Tyrell.
And so he hits both. "11 seconds left in the second. And here's MP from outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back.
Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, 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 ayy.
Hey everyone, it's Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K. Welcome to another installment of Expert Tips. Today we're going to talk about passing and how to make you a better floor general. Let's start with the basics. When looking
Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and coming.
Kevin.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Miles Bridges is out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Powell in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Then it's MP. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Niang in at the power forward position. Took him no time at all on that one. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Just 2 to shoot. MP finds George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Look at MP creating for his guys, smartly using the pick and roll to open up the floor a little bit.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. McCollum feeling it out a bit. In the corner, Powell with it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
MP outside. Back to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He's good at reading defenses. I mean, MP enjoys. Finding ways to find wide open teammates, like right there.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lillard against MP to the paint. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And with a good mix of power and agility, Leonard can throw it down with the best of them.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Here's MP following the score by Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's Lillard after the Clippers pick up 2. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
MP outside. Feeds it to Leonard. Powell with the steal. Two-on-one as they jump out on the break. Here's McCollum. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. MP outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down low, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Powell. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. McCollum kicks to Baines. Shot clock at 5. Off target with the open look.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
MP up top. Guarded by Powell. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the middle. Here's Baines. Plays it up off the glass.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
MP outside. And stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Bridges, no one around him. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. MP against Lillard. MP passes to Leonard. Poked away and stolen by Lillard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell, no one around him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Yeah, well, Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
MP outside. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
MP against Lillard. McCollum outside. In the corner, Powell with it. And another 3 for Portland.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Portland out in front, leading by a point. And the second. Well, with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp.
Blazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. On the floor for Portland. Larry Nance out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Rivers. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Boucher in at the center position. MP outside. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Jackson scored the basket, his third after 5 shots.
He's not the biggest guy on the court, but Jackson doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. He'll take a knock as long as he can get his points out of it.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Kawhi Leonard in for Marcus Morris. Portland also making some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Miles Bridges comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Austin Rivers. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. D.A., thank you. MP against Lillard. To the paint. And no good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. The 3. No good on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Well, nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
Back to Leonard. Bridges with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 9.
Wow, the speed of Lillard. So masterful at making decisions in the fast break situations.
Pass to Leonard. And nothing is falling for him right now. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's MP. And it's Niang in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
There's the pass to Niang. Shot clock at 6. MP dishes to Leonard. Shoots over Baines. Leonard, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lillard with it. Now defended by MP. Lillard, the pass to Baines. Zubac against Powell. He squares up and sinks it. Powell's got 8 points.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And C.J. McCollum graduating with a bachelor's in journalism, something he's already putting to use covering the lead.
We might be coming for our jobs, Greg, but, you know, his intellect is something that serves him on the court as well. Studying the game and his
McCollum.
got to push McCollum out of the paint. When you don't do this, you risk getting dunked on.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 1. Down low. And George kicks to MP. Back to George. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now a timeout call by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Los Angeles. Ricky Rubio comes in for Kawhi Leonard. MP against McCollum. Now here's George. Defense right on him. Doesn't go for him.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Boucher passes to Millsap. For the lead, the bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
And so here are the Clippers. Outside Jackson. Back to MP. Shoots over Powell. And that one released in time, but no good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Nance, Damian Lillard out there with Powell. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Boucher in at the 5. Boucher against Kanter. Bridges inside. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. And Portland with a change here, too. Baines is checked in. Los Angeles leading by 10. MP deciding where to go with it. To the inside, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And blessed with that high basketball IQ, Leonard able to execute the pick and roll there to perfection.
It's tipped. Here's Baines. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Over to the wing. Zubac finds Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 3. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Kanter. And George is subbed in for Jackson. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. McCollum's checked in. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Zubac. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Zubac has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Powell with the bounce pass. Here's Lillard. There's the drive. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Only a few guys can slice up the G like that. He's just so quick and agile on the drive.
MP dishes to George. to the middle. Kicks it out to MP. George passes to MP. And it's George missing.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
The shot by Powell, no good. Clippers leading by 12. Leonard dishes to MP. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now Portland on the break. Here's Lillard. Off the left rim and out. McCollum against MP. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Basketball.
Here's Lillard. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. MP passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice recognition from MP. This kind of unselfishness goes a long way to develop team chemistry.
Lillard attacking, and the rejection by Zubac. MP against Lillard. MP passes to Niang. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 16. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball.